Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me for this video. The title of this one is My Why. Now, I don't want to sit here and explain the endless years of training and mind programming I have done throughout my career. I don't even want to sit here and talk about the countless courses I have attended and passed over the past 20 years, allowing me to become one of the country's very best mind programming, mind conditioning experts. Now, having programmed thousands upon thousands of minds all over the world, I just want to sit here today and give you my why. Why do I do what I do and the reason behind it? So let's start at the very beginning. I have to be honest with you, I was flat out dumb. I struggled to read, I struggled to write, I struggled to learn at school. And I quickly found out that instead of focusing on an education, the only thing that really mattered was having enough money to survive. So at the grand age of 13, I found myself in the potato fields of Scotland, earning actually what at the time was a mass amount of money to any young teenager, £10 a day. All along the line being constantly berated by the education system and being told that I was a waste of space, I was a waste of time, and I wouldn't achieve anything in life. And I have to be honest, I almost proved them right by being arrested and put into a children's home at the age of 14 due to some alcohol that I'd stumbled upon and some aggression issues I'd picked up along the way in life. But that's really where life changed for me. Having learned that I couldn't find the words or the intellectual conversation to match them, I decided not to talk, but to show them. And at 15 years and 8 months old, I left home for the very last time and I joined the British Army. I truly believe I owe my life to them. You see, it's there where I was taught the level of drive and determination and commitment and confidence that you see before you today. And I loved every single second, be it Northern Ireland, Iraq, Bosnia, even Afghanistan, where I ended up staying for 6 years, training, leading, mentoring and conditioning some of the bravest and most courageous souls I've ever had the pleasure to meet. Now, these people weren't motivated by money or fame or riches. In fact, the very opposite. It was self-achievement and pride that motivated them, and it was motivation on a level that I'd never came across before, and it was an absolute pleasure working with them, and still to this very day I have the pleasure of calling them my friends. All along whilst learning to lead and motivate and condition, I witnessed firsthand the inept failings of the NHS mental health system when my brother took his own life. The regret and anxiety that triggered beggared belief, and I still to this day regret not being there when I really should have. You see, at the time I had my priorities completely wrong, and my only real focus in life was work and having a career. Nothing really mattered, nothing else mattered to me, and I still pay the price for that mistake. I then witnessed anxiety on a scale never before seen or experienced when I lost my mum to cancer. And the kicker there was that it was just classed as a normal process. The anxiety was just part of the journey, and no one even tried to dim it or help the anxiety levels that she and secretly myself were suffering at the time. I remember thinking, what if there was a way that you could remove negative, crippling anxiety and emotions for someone so that they didn't need to stay in a position of hurt longer than they should? And it was around that point I started to think. I started to think about the advanced psychological training and mind programming that I had received throughout my career and I'd learned in the army. And I thought, could it be combined with cutting edge neuroscience to completely remove anxiety or any other negative mindsets or mental health problems that people face? And the answer to that was yes. And the creation of my award-winning HIT therapy was born. You see, I deliver therapy to everyone with the passion and knowledge that they don't need to hurt like I did. They really don't need to suffer longer the way I did. And they don't need to go down to go up. You don't need to get worse to get better. That's really just something conventional therapy and the NHS mental health system say, because they lack the tools to do it differently, to do it effectively. And this is my why, and this is your future. Love always, Kevin.